I'm going to therapy. That's why I have parenting classes. That's why I'm doing a psych eval. That's why I'm getting a job. Obviously, I wasn't Bella. I went to the hospital fucking twice. I went to the hospital twice and there was no fucking pregnancy in my system. Are you okay? And are you okay? How are you going to tell me I have documents? You're not going to tell me when and how I was pregnant. I went to the hospital for the OD. I was not pregnant. It said negative. I went to the hospital for a UTI April 30th, April something, April 20 something. And they tested me and I was negative. So no, there was no pregnancy. Ah, damn. If the doctor cannot find the pregnancy, how are you going to say I was pregnant? Hi, Jen. People are really just... Yeah, you can start muting, actually. You can mute. People can literally sit here and listen to me talk. I don't give a fuck what you say, AK. Literally, I don't give a fuck what you say. Honest to God. I still get to see my kids Thursday. I still get custody of my kids at the very end of this. What do you have? Like, you saying anything to me is like, I don't give a fuck. You think that bothers me? Hi, Robin. You think it bothers me? Hi, Sonia. Don't mute these people, Jen. I want to ask you a question. What do you get? Here, I'll unmute AK. What do you get? What do you get out of this? Tell me. What do you get out of it? You don't get custody of my children. You don't get to visit my children. So what do you get out of this? And you too, Alea, Kadrian's little sister. What do y'all get out of that? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel better? I don't give a fuck, AK. I don't give a fuck what you've seen. It's public record. If anyone wants to go look it up, go look it up. Go look it up. I don't give a fuck. What do you get out of it? Besides wanting to eat my ass. I'm not scared about shit. It's public record. Stephanie, I'm... Paradise. You think because Kadrian's over here threatening to post it publicly, I'm going to do anything for him? No, I don't care. What do you think? What do you get out of it? Do it then. Please do it. Post it. It does not hurt me in any type of way. Do it. Get off my live right now and go to your page and post it. Okay? Do us that favor. It does not change anything with me. It doesn't change my CPS case. It doesn't take away visitation. Do you really think you're doing anything? No. You don't do nothing. I've sat on this live multiple days in a row and told y'all that the children had something, that the children were exposed. I told y'all I lost custody. I told you. How are you going to use my words against myself? Just because I don't give details? You sound like fucking Brandon. Because you're a miserable little girl sitting here on my live trying to, what's it called? Antagonize me? Yeah. You get, what do you gain? Exactly. You're a miserable little girl. Look at you. Look at you. I'm chilling, having a ball. You're miserable. You're sitting here on someone's live while they already go through shit, trying to antagonize them, trying to expose shit. I don't give a fuck. You're getting money? No, you're not. How are you getting money watching me? How are you getting money watching me? How are you making money right now on my live talking to me? Exactly. Exactly. You're not doing shit. You're not making nothing. You're not making nothing. What, mind you, you're not making nothing while I'm getting emails from companies saying, "Hey, could you test this product out and we'll pay you $105 for a variety of posts." Yeah, that's the boy's aunt. Oh, not even an aunt. That's not he. That is never going to be his aunt. She wishes. She wishes. And guess what? My son's going to grow up hating them. My son will grow up and he's going to end up just like his biological father. And they're going to be like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's actually Kadrian's son." I promise you, my son will be my biggest protector. That's pedo. That's pedophilia, AK. That's pedophilia. You're talking about my child with a winky face. I'm going to screenshot that. And I'm going to screenshot your profile because that's pedophilia. Thank you. No, now you want to correct yourself? No, no. You're a weirdo who likes children, huh? That was weird. You just made yourself look weird. You're the one who's taking it there, AK. I'm talking about my son, and now you're calling him a handsome young man with a winky face and a tongue emoji? Wow. 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 That's weird, girl. And you have kids? Apparently you have kids? Maybe I need to make a call. Maybe I need to do a welfare check on your children. That's weird. That was very weird. Yeah, that was really weird. I think chat should find AK's information and do a welfare check on her children because it sounds like she thinks other people's children are very handsome and very flirty about it. Who knows what they do behind closed doors? Well, her name is what? Let's see. Her name is Ashlyn. Oh, Shaylin. Oh, I think that might be Shaylee. Maybe. AK Shaylin. I don't know. Either way, that's very weird, girl. Very weird. I don't call no one else's kids of that nature. So, keep on talking. And you want to know something? You two are the weirdest ones because I was just talking to Andrea. I literally have messages with her and how Kadrian's trying to go after her being petty. You guys are weird. You two are weird because me and Andrea have no fucking issues. If anything, she wants to be left the fuck alone. I want to be left the fuck alone. And Kadrian does not want to leave us the fuck alone. So, you're the problem, and Kadrian's the problem. Which you guys won't leave us alone. Honest to God. Anyways, we're going to ignore y'all now. Y'all are nothing. Y'all are literally, you literally hold no weight in my life. So, moving on. Like I said, I have therapy tomorrow, and I will be talking about this in therapy. I have parenting classes Tuesday. I have a job interview Wednesday. I see my kids Thursday. And Friday is Elijah's birthday. So if anyone would like to celebrate him, you can send it right to my mom's address. You could send me a message that says happy birthday, Elijah, and I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to my mom to read to him. Because he has biological family that doesn't even give a about him. Never once. Yeah, because guess what? Your family is nothing. You don't do nothing for that poor boy. You sit on here and run your mouths because that's all you can do. Me, though. Thank you, Joss. Tell her again, Joss. Tell her again. Actually, let's post. I'm gonna screenshot Kadrian's record and I'm gonna show y'all. I'll post it on my social media. I'm not a good person either. But Kadrian is far from perfect. And I'll post it. His entire DV record against a pregnant woman, against family, against a pregnant woman, family violence, being a felon and having a pew-pew. So, let's do that, huh? Let's do that one. Let's do that one, yeah. Yes, Chasey, thank you. His record started while we were still in school. Chasey knows him. We were all on Haverwood together. It's kind of sad. I was, yeah, definitely just giving it out for sure. For shows. For sure. Does it bother me? No. I'm a grown-ass woman. I do not care. Do not care. I don't care. You know what you can't hurt me with? My past. Because everything today can't be used against me. Actually, Alea's bio says that she is a stud. Just like her brother. Just confused. She likes to hurt studs. Oh, look, let's screenshot that. That's admitting guilt. That's admitting guilt. I don't put my hands on people. Mrs. Patty, Elijah will be 3 Friday. Shit, I've been in domestic violence situations, but I don't hurt people. Yep, just like I did. I did get that. I did. By your brother. Your brother stood in my face, restricted my airways, and then pointed a pew-pew in my face with my daughter behind my back. Let's talk about that one. And there was 2 witnesses, Zay and then Angel. May she rest in peace. So, whatever you think that you know, you don't know. Your brother is the worst of the worst. Yeah, it really happened. I was dumb and I didn't report it because he's a dangerous person. I was scared. That same day, he broke a motel window with his fist and he had to go to the hospital. I don't even know if he went to the hospital, but I remember that. And I have a picture of him kissing my daughter on the cheek with his hand all messed up. Yeah. You think I don't have proof of anything? You think I can't pull up proof? You're playing with the wrong woman. Actually, you guys brought him up. You want to bring up what's going on in my life? So I'm going to bring up him and his life. And by the way, Andrea and me have just talked. And Kadrian caught a new DV charge. She said that wasn't for me, so I don't know whose charge that is against him. So your brother, the boy that you're so, this and that, he's a very violent person, isn't he? A very violent person, isn't he? We did talk. It wasn't cordial. I mean, it was cordial, but it was her saying, hey, I just want to be left alone. I don't want anything to do with y'all's business. And I said, I don't want to have anything to do with him either. So, yeah, right. Because everything I say is a lie that comes out my mouth. Right. I know, Joss. On a Sunday morning, they have nothing to do but talk to me and jump on my live. That sucks. Yeah, I know. I'm literally what they look for. Lainey, I don't want to talk about Brandon, but me and the baby are fine. They love me. They love me because I have a social media platform. They love me because I don't lie about shit. They love me because I'm very honest and transparent about my life. They love me because they lack a lot of shit in their own lives. I don't know what lies I can be telling. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Lainey. They love me because no matter what, I will never lie about anything. I won't hide shit. I won't fake shit. I'll tell y'all that real honest truth. And that's why people hate women who just are very honest. No, Alea is a stud beater. She's just very confused, I guess. And AK likes to talk about little boys. Because she called my son a very handsome young man with a little flirty emoji. With a tongue emoji out. So that's very concerning. And that's really weird. I know. It is really weird, huh? It is creepy. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's very uncomfortable how someone and wants to start talking about my personal life. Sure, go ahead. But then wants to flirty comment on my child's. On my little boy. On my little boy. I'm so glad you guys are not part of his life, because imagine what you would do if you had to change his diaper. That's weird. Yuck is for real, Jen. No, AK. You want to use my words against me? I'm using your words against you. Oh, that's even worse. You have a little boy? Oh, wow. That's really scary. Wow. I can only imagine what you do to him. Good morning, Chigana. Hi, Leah. You just came in, Leah, but I will tell you the positives. That's what I've been learning in parenting classes, to say 2 positives that I bet you touch your son, AK. I bet you touch your son. That's disgusting. Anyways, Leah, I'll tell you 2 positives. This week I have a job interview, and then I get to see my children on Thursday before Elijah's birthday. So those are the 2 positives this week. I have therapy tomorrow, which all of this will be talked about in therapy, and I'm looking forward to that. And then on Tuesday, I have parenting classes. So, and you know what's even crazier? The people who wish the worst upon me, who want to see me fail, only motivate me to do better. It is a busy week, sexy. It is. The people who wish nothing on me but negativity and trying to, I guess just trying to portray me as a evil person will cause me to get my children back. And then I'll sit on this live with them and I'll be like, for you guys. She's just a cosigner, Jess. I'm sure she has slept with Kadrian at one point. Thank you for asking. I woke up to get water this morning, but there's no cold water, so I put it in the fridge. Hi, Official Beauty. It was very anticlimactic. I go back Thursday though. Yeah, I want you guys to understand something. No matter what you say to me right now, thank you, Jasmine, will never prevent my children coming back to me. What you say, what you lie about, what you expose, whatever the fuck it is, you could call up the CPS worker and say all of this. You could try your hardest to prevent my children from coming back to me. But unless I'm doing something that prevents them, you hold no weight in my life. You don't make my tests come out dirty. You don't stop me from going to classes. You don't stop me from court dates. So, you could keep trying. You could keep trying. You're not doing nothing to me, though. If anything, you've made me wake up more right now and get hungry because I'm fucking hungry now. So, at first, I was kind of like, eh. I was kind of like, eh. And now I'm kind of like, I got energy. So thank you for waking me up. You want to know what I did do, though, for my mom? This is what I did do. I'm not physically able to be there for Elijah's birthday, but I did order him a birthday cake with my food stamps. And until those do go out, I was able to buy him a cake. So my mom is going to pick up the cake for whatever they do for his birthday. And it's a super cute cake. It's adorable. Yeah. You know, I'm still required to take care of the kids, you know? Like, I'm asked to buy diapers. I'm asked to provide. No, they did stop, Will. I've saved some to try to last it out. I'm expected to buy diapers, wipes, provide food. I just cannot be next with them. Thanks, Margaret. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Margaret. Good morning, Steph. Listen, I will never sit on here and act like I was perfect, like I didn't do any wrong, like I was just like this. Hi, Trina. I'll never sit here and make y'all believe anything that's lies. Just because you have kids does not mean that that you're perfect. Just because you have your kids doesn't mean makes you a good parent. Sometimes life gets the better of us. Sometimes people drink and drive with their children in the car. Sometimes we mislapse judgment when children are in the home. Sometimes we can't control the actions of others that would actually lead us to do wrong. Because if it wasn't me and I was with Kadrian and my children were in the home, I would still be in trouble for putting them under a roof with a man who is violent. So, hi Ashley, good morning. Thank you, Angel. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with admitting where we fucked up. There's nothing wrong with people fighting addiction or alcoholism. Angela. Well, yes, it would. If you're smoking the devil's lettuce in the home, it would definitely sit. It comes from the hair follicles. Thank you, Margaret. Accountability is the worst. No, not vapes. No, not vapes. It's a water vapor. It evaporates. So it's everything, Will. Anything that you ingest, if it's not water vapor, because you take the nicotine out of a vape and then you let out water vapors, if it's not a vape, then anything could sit residue. Cigarettes. You could literally smoke cigarettes in the home and it will stay on the clothes, the walls, even hair. You could test for tobacco, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that, Sexy. I think you guys have the misconception of what it was like in this home. The kids were okay, let me just say something. Brandon lived in this home for 6 years straight, doing whatever he was doing. And that held so much residue in the home. I wasn't sitting with my kid right here doing wrong. Yeah, it can't go back a year, Black Dahlia. It can go back 3 months though. The point is, when someone does something for so many years, there's so much built up residue back up. Whether it's on the walls, the couch, the it really is a very hard thing to remove. So even though they weren't sitting next to me and I wasn't going like this, right there next to him, it sticks, it like latches on like a cancer. That room they were sleeping in was painted over, fresh paint, scrub carpets, everything was brand new. That was like, it's just it's something that nobody should know life experience wise, but that's just certain things people go through. My sister doesn't put me down over it. My mom doesn't put me down. The state doesn't put me down. So the opinions of others on this situation does not affect me the way you guys think it would. Not having a support system would definitely make me lose my mind. No, I lied, Mama Strong. I was trying to protect his image, but I don't really give a fuck to protect his image. I was not. If anything, it all started back in 2018. That is when I fell into certain things, and it got worse when I met Anthony. And Anthony is no better. He used before me, Christina. I was honestly sober until I met certain bad influences that made me lapse judgment. Yeah, I sat here and said that it was only me because it has nothing to do with him. I should have known better. I should have did better. I'm the children's mother. I should have known better, honest to God. But I lapsed judgment certain times in my life. I lapsed judgment when it came to Anthony. I lapsed judgment when it came to Kadrian. I lapsed judgment when it came to Brandon. So no one knows when someone uses Will. You don't know somebody. They don't just sit there and be like, oh yeah, I was using something. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a rug addict. They don't just sit there and admit that those things. They're really good at hiding shit. I've been honest the whole time. The only time I wasn't honest was about someone else's testimony. Who am I to sit here and tell you guys about Brandon's life? I will only speak on my life. But if I have to, I'll definitely tell you guys what the shit was. Literally, she's still talking. That takes a strong woman to admit that, Julian. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Hair follicle test. Julie, I'm proud of you for not admitting it, but I'm proud of you, girl. They can test anybody. It's just temporary. I have court dates. I have classes. I will definitely have custody of my children back. I don't do anything anymore. My interview is at the gas station right down the street. Yes, Brandon has to complete the classes as well. Brandon has to do parenting. Brandon has to do NAA. Brandon has to do psych eval. Brandon has to do everything that I'm required to do. Brandon has to test negative on test. No, I haven't ate Angela. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, if there's ever a point in time where you guys could see me, but you can't hear me, and I go like this, that means I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Just for future references. Ugh. Anyways, if the children want to be in this home, if I want to be with this man, he is required to go through all state requirements through CPS and a judge. That goes for Anthony if he wants to be a part of Amara's life, and that goes for Kadrian if he wants to be a part of Elijah's life. Just because they didn't physically harm the children or put them in a harmful situation, they're still required to do classes, drug testing, and staying clean. And they're also required to provide for those children. And that's one thing that Kadrian does not want to do, is provide financial responsibility for Elijah. Anthony, Amara's father, was sitting there on a CPS Zoom meeting while I was in person, and we were going through all of it together. Me and Brandon are required, Anthony is required, and Kadrian is required. Anthony and Kadrian are required to go through all the classes, parenting classes, rug testing, financial responsibility, if they want to be labeled fathers to these children. If they don't want to, then hey, easier on CPS, easier on me. Simple as that. Just because you lay down and have a child does not make you a parent. Especially for men who are absent most of their lives. Of course, yeah, I still get them back, Will. I'm in Texas, Joss. I still get them back. If Brandon doesn't want to do the classes, then I'm required to leave this house and put myself in a different home. I don't really want to disclose that, Joss, but I've said it before if anyone. Yep. Hi, Tay. We're just talking about how I'm a piece of shit. That's it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Joss. I don't really want to put it out there, especially when there's girls on here. My mom wasn't upset. She was disappointed. I'll say that. She was disappointed, but I'm not an addict. Thank you, Pure Baby. I'm not an addict. Emotionally, that is what I went to just not feel. Because there was periods of time I left Anthony because he wouldn't stop using. I was a single mom at the age of 22. Thank you. I left Anthony when he wouldn't stop using. And then when I thought he was better, I left again. And then I ended up with Kadrian, and he's not a user, but he is a violent man, so I left then. Point is, we're both facing jail time, Will. Thanks, Tay. Well, it's not jail time. I already went to jail. Oh, Samantha, thank you. I'm trying to get through it. Christina. Thank you. Yeah, that was the time that I went to jail. And if I don't, to put it like this, we already went to jail. We got bonded out by his mom. Now, with all the CPS requirements, classes, rug testing, all of that, that looks better on the legal charges. But I am tired of talking about it, so I'm done talking about it. I'd rather talk about good things. I want to talk about better things. So, hi, Kayla. I kind of got a sunburn. Oh no, it turned into a tan. Right here. What do you guys think my plans are moving forward? I do have a job interview, Liz. I do. I do have a job interview. Hopefully I get the job so I can send my mom some money for Amara's birthday next month, because I won't obviously have shit for Elijah this month to send her. No, Nevaeh, I find out Thursday. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Samantha. I like your little duck in your name. That's super cute. That's super cute. The little, oh, it's a goose. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Ashley. No, I don't have a bump. I'm just fat. Thank you, Kimmy. I have high hopes for the job interview. Well, Kayla, everyone has an opinion on my life and what I should and shouldn't be doing, but I can't listen to other people's opinions. So I'm not even thinking about that. Neek, it depends. I may or may not disclose that, but I don't like to lie. Bad things happen to bad people. So I'm not trying to be a bad person. Honesty gets you farther in life. I went to a job interview. Yeah, that's that. Why are you asking, Clep? Why are you asking, Clep? You want to come on the screen and ask me questions since you like to ask questions about everyone else's fucking life? You were so obsessed with Harley, so is there a reason? Are you asking? Do you want to know? Why are you asking? Is it your business? Is it your fucking business? Okay, you like asking questions about people's life to talk shit. Okay? You weren't invited to the live. No one said, hey, you should come in and hang out with us. Yeah, you're invested in it. Why don't we talk about your life? Let's talk about your life. What was it about Clut that she didn't want people to know about? Doesn't your husband what? What was it about your husband? What was it about your husband that you legally couldn't talk about? I did, Claudia. I did talk to her. My vape is a no nicotine vape. It's water vapors. So, I really, yeah, don't care. Hi, Nancy. I'm doing good. What was it that her husband was, she couldn't legally talk about? I'm just curious. So you ask people questions about their lives, but you don't want to talk about your husband's charges. They stole hamburgers from the neighbor's house. So y'all did like what? A home invasion? You stole hamburgers. Is this like code word for something? Hamburgers. No, literal hamburgers. You guys stole hamburgers from your neighbors? Stop. Now you have me fucking crying. Wait. That? Wait, stop. You had me fucking crying. I'm dead as fuck. Like, bro, what? Wait, what? I am so fucking I'm speechless. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's okay. He had drinking and driving charges. Wow, I'm blew back. That's crazy, bro. That is insane. Wow. Thank you, Clips and Dip. Oh, Clips and Sip. Sorry. Fuck. See? See? Clips and Sip. I saw it. He has a child endangerment charge. Well, Clut, I know you're not here to judge anyone when your husband, like, hello. Sorry. Sometimes it might be dyslexia. She's a hamburglar. Them burgers better have been smash burgers. I know, they probably hit different, huh? They're real hamburglar. McDonald's. Wow. Yeah, Angela, she's the one that does Harley content. Always talking about Harley, her kids. Just trying to make a name out of herself for someone else's lives. Hamburglar. Exactly. I'm not invested in anyone's. Harley doesn't support shit. Harley isn't in here supporting nothing. So don't bring her fucking. Don't do that. Don't try to portray a fucking a storyline. I never said Harley supported anything. The one thing that we can agree upon though is that you like to talk about other people so you have a story. She is obsessed with Harley. I think she's been obsessed with Harley from the very beginning because she saw her way in and like to go viral. You know, sometimes I sit here and I think about what people are so concerned about. And I think about myself, and I'm not perfect by any means. Like, I am not perfect. I probably never will be perfect. But I'm more concerned about my life and how to correct it than other people's lives and having an opinion on their lives. Hi, Elizabeth. So maybe you should take some words of advice, Clut, and be concerned about your life. Because I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't care. Not being disrespectful. I don't care what goes on with Harley's. I do wish the best for her and her family, though. I'm not concerned with anyone else's life except my own. Yeah, I've had those little videos where I'll talk about things that have gone viral. Yeah, there was a time in my life where me and Harley went back and forth. But I am so concerned about what goes on in my life right now. I don't have anything else to go. Like, I don't care about anyone else's opinions. So, and you probably need to, maybe you should stop stealing food from your neighbors. They work very hard for their money. You know that, Clut? Why would you do that? So you're saying you don't have money? Are you saying that you can't afford your own food? Why would you go and take from somebody else's life? They work hard to provide for their hamburgers. And then here comes Clut and her husband stealing their food for stalking and harassment. Maybe you need to go to a mental hospital. Oh, they spend it on beer? That's even worse. No one's begging for money, but I will, Clut. Hey, can anyone help me out with like $10? If we all sent me $10, I can send that to my mom to provide for Elijah's birthday party. I can't physically be there, but I would love to be able to participate and give her money. Can you please send me $10? Here, this is me begging, Clut. Ready? You ready? I really need everyone on here to send me $10. Can we please put that together? I really need it. Hold on. I need it. Hold on. Here. Hold on. Let me act it out for you guys. Does anyone can anyone help me so I can send it to my mom? Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please. This is me begging. Yes, that's my Cash App, Mama Strong. Please, I'm begging. Please, I'll get on my knees. Hold on. Look. I'll get on my knees. Ready? This is for you, Clut. Ready? This is me begging. Please, I really need the money. Please, I need the money. I'm begging you. Spare change. I need the spare change. Maybe if you did that, Clut, maybe if you begged for some money, you wouldn't have to... Maybe if you begged for some money, Clut, you wouldn't have had to steal hamburgers. Right. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. Is that what you do, Clut, when you go out in public? Make a sign. I've actually done that shit. I was about to say, is that what you do when you see the people on the street? Here, let me go make a sign. Hold on, let's go make a sign together. When you see the homeless people standing on the street with their signs, is that what you do? You pull up to them and you're like, hey, you shouldn't be begging for money. Because you want to know how insensitive that is. But here, let's go make a sign together. Actually, I can do you one better. I have a big piece of paper right here. Let's do it together. Let me get a Sharpie out so we can all see it very clear as day. Ready? Hold on. You guys want entertainment? I'll give you entertainment. Ready? Okay. Right here. Ready? Please help. Anything is appreciated. Oh shit, I got Sharpie on this dresser. Appreciated. Need money for kids. Needs and food. Cash App $ Lil Shank 25. Ready? Here we go. There's the sign, everybody. Now I'm begging. Now I'll beg for money. Now I'll beg for the money. Everyone likes to say that. You're good, Mama Strong. Ready? Here, let me unmirror this so people could actually read it. Let's see. Beg for hamburgers. Ready? Mirroring it is so weird. Can anyone help me? Please. I need the money. Please. I don't want to have to steal hamburgers to feed my child. Can anyone help? I'm desperate, please. I need some spare change. Every time someone sends $1 to the Cash App, I'll put a quarter in the cup. Someone sent $1, here's a quarter. Okay. I need the spare change, please. Please, I need it. I'm desperate. Krista, I don't know why I wouldn't let you do that. Oops, I picked the wrong one. I'm tired of playing with you guys. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna probably eat some breakfast. And I will get on later. That was fun, though. I enjoyed our time together. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Doxing people will never be cool. Just letting you know. Thank you. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later after I eat something. Okay. I have to post a video because these were a sample product. I'll text you, Jen. But I love you guys. I probably just eat some eggs and toast. I gotta clear out whatever's in the fridge anyways. Hey, Clet, I'll do you one better. Ready? I'll block you. And just like that, she's blocked. Now, if she comes back, we'll see who's actually really disgusted. Right. Hi, Holly. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off. I think these potatoes are still good. I hope so. Hi, Gwen. Potatoes go bad. Do potatoes go bad? Or is it like one of those type of items that kind of just stay good? No, they don't go bad. Well, that's good. Girl, I know that's not fun, Chasey. For some reason, like, I have a slight headache, but I've had a headache ever since the beginning of my pregnancy. I'm making papas, chorizo, and eggs. Going on... I was on live on the main account, but it just got too much, so I came on the backup. Hopefully type. Yeah, the baby's fine. I go for a sonogram Thursday. I came to the backup because there's just less opinions right now. But, Gwen, I'm doing as good as I can. Elijah's birthday is Friday, so I'm kind of like in the dumps about that. But I have a job interview Wednesday, so that's exciting. So that's exciting. My week is pretty busy, as it has been with classes and just doing what I need to do. I don't want to dwell on the negative, but it's kind of like, I just kind of wish I was there for his birthday. I do get to see them Thursday, though, so I'm excited about that. Even though I won't be able to be there, I did get the kid, I did get Elijah a little birthday cake that my mom will be picking up for him. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Just Me. I don't try to degrade myself. I'm only human. The opinions of others don't get to me. Because honestly, what someone could say about me, I've said a lot worse. And I feel a lot worse. But I take it day by day. Hour by hour. I didn't unalive anyone. I haven't, This is like the first time I've ever been in something as like serious trouble. So I know I'm not a bad person. I just made a bad... Ah, fuck! I just lost a potato, bro. Goodness. I dropped a potato in the trash can, so now I have to start over. So, but anyways, I'm making papas, chorizo, and eggs. It's kind of like a comfort meal for me. I think I have flour tortillas still. No. I dropped the potato. Hi, Miranda. Since there's not many negative people on this account, if anyone would like to check the wish list out for the kids, please please do so. This year, I don't think my mom cares much about birthday gifts, but experiences. So I think she's going to take the kids for Elijah's birthday to like maybe like a splash pad or water park. I don't want to put my hand in the trash, Chasey. So that kind of relieves the stress on that. My sister's... Ray, just message me on the backup account for now. The main is getting way too much negative attention, and I just don't really want to deal with it. But do you guys see the couch? I've literally scrubbed and removed all the cushions. So for anyone who thinks that I'm not trying, I am. I've been doing a lot of deep cleaning. I'm going to repaint the house. It's okay, Black Diamond. You don't have to apologize. I just ask that people aren't as like negative about it and just kind of live with grace. Show grace onto others instead of negativity. Because negativity doesn't help anyone. It only brings them down further. Anyways, I'm going to repaint the house. I've been scrubbing the couch. Like, seriously scrubbing the couch. You see that? Like, everything is removed. You see the little couch, and like you see the bleach. The bleach is going to be put on the floors, and I'm going to mop vac it. So yeah. Hi, Misty. Yeah, I came to the backup because the main was just doing too much. So here we are. Chat. Come hang out with me. I don't want a rigid knife because it's going to ruin my cutting board. Oh, there you go. No, Caitlin, I'm not nesting. This is all for my children. I'm cleaning house, basically. It's for the kids. What did you say? I was telling about your... Thank you, Kim Jennings. Don't say he was gonna clean up the background. You clean the background. I know I did clean the background. Yeah, you're nesting early, huh? I'm not nesting early. I'm just doing my due diligence and trying to, you know, get the house in order. Because regardless of how negative people speak on me, my worker said, is, you know, the better I do with classes and effort, there could be a potential monitor return. And with that being said, meaning the kids could come back to the house, but we would have a lot more visits and surprise visits and all that. But with that being said, the house has to be cleaned, and I'm not against that. So I'm doing it earlier now. So I don't really dwell on what other people have been saying on social media. I just stick to my real life and what, not advised, but just the hopes. Thank you, Netta. And you know the saying, when you look good, you feel good. Well, when the house I know is getting in order, that gives me more hope and more motivation. So it's hard to get back into certain routines and certain ideas. Oh, Netta, thank you. That would go towards Elijah's little birthday experience. So thank you if you do. I really appreciate that. It's just a lot of change. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you. But like I said, I mean, whether Brandon does it or not, I'm gonna repaint the living room top to bottom, every wall. Like, you can see that I've removed a lot of shit too. So I was doing that last week. I scrubbed the fuck out of the couches, removed the cushions, all of it. His mom, you know, washed the couch cushion covers herself. They might need a few more washes, but it's a start. Ow, I almost cut my finger, fuck. Hi, Butterfly. Hi, Messity. I came to the backup account because, I mean, y'all saw earlier, and I'm just not trying to go through all that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing all that bullshit, bro. Especially when I'm not bothering anybody. Like, if I'm not bothering you, don't bother me. It's okay, girl. Thank you, though. I really don't want y'all to feel any type of, like, I just would ask for grace. I don't, like, you can have your negative opinions, just lead with grace. Ow, 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 that hurt. Thank you, Maureen. Yes, Caitlin. Daisy, no, well, that's definitely just going straight to my mom. I believe her idea was taking the kids to some type of water park. What do you mean a sharp? Oh, yeah, he doesn't, he's a man. He doesn't cook or anything, but thank you, Daisy. That's just going to go straight to my mom's birthday plans, so thank you. Oh, my mom's birthday is June. No, you're good, Daisy. You never have to explain. Trust me, and I will never sit here and message you. Yeah, Caitlin, he eats what I cook. I mean, if he doesn't fucking eat what I cook, then he's going to starve, and he's going to go broke, so... If I'm being honest, there are days where, like you guys have recently seen the bad parts of the household between me and him. And those days, I won't cook. I will literally tell him, don't touch the food that I put in the house. Like, I will be petty. I will get there. Because, like, don't fucking, like, if I'm feeding you, you better be acting right. And if you're not acting right, then you're not getting fed, bitch. I'm mommy. But no, like, some days he can be petty and not touch the food. He can do whatever he wants. But some days I won't cook on purpose. And I don't need people using that against me. I mean, I eat what I will find in the fridge. But I don't have to cook meals. I'm making papa's chorizo and eggs. I haven't had it in a long time. And it's like a comfort meal to me. So, oh! So I'm making papa's chorizo and eggs. Maureen, it's not even... It's pretty basic to me, to be honest. It's just what I grew up with. What I like. Tomorrow I'll be 8 weeks. Hopefully I'm not... Hopefully on Thursday they tell me I'm, less... Like, I hope when they tell me on Thursday, they tell me I'm... Thank you. What did you say? Oh, yeah, Daisy, I'll definitely text you on the backup my number. I'll text you my phone number. Sometimes I don't look at Snap anymore just because, I mean, I don't know. I'm getting to a point where I deleted social media the other day, like everything. I just get to a point where, like, coming offline is a lot easier. But hopefully Thursday they tell me that I'm not 8 weeks and that I'm less along, not in a negative way, but so people can get the fuck off my ass about certain things they have questions about. Because if they tell me on Thursday, oh, well, it looks like you're 5 weeks along, then, and only then, well, I'd be like, well, thank you. Now people can shut up. I'm not so much of a people pleaser. I'm more of a people leave me alone type of person. I'm making papa's chorizo and eggs, Kay. I like my potatoes crispy. Thank you, Shirley. What happened? What do you mean, Brandon? No, he knows it. There's no doubt in his mind that it's not his. He's expected. Oh my God, cast and family. Congratulations if it is. He's at work, Daisy. We've been having a lot of rough moments, and we've been separated most of the weekend, so. But there's no doubt that it's not his. He's just, I guess, under a lot of stress, pressure, whatever the fuck he wants to claim. But it does not excuse his behaviors towards me or the children or anything. It doesn't excuse any of his behaviors. Which he will be talking to the counselor about that, so. Do you want to move out just to just coexist that distance to many of things or anything? I don't have I literally never have an issue coexisting with someone in the same household. It's just they need to respect my own boundaries as well. Fuck. And Brandon might act like he is perfect. Brandon's not going to admit that he might need his own more counseling. It's hard for a man to sit there and say, yeah, this is what's wrong with me and I'm an F up, you know? It's not hard for me to admit that I'm a F up and that I'm not a good person at times. But men act like they have to be perfect for some reason. Hi, Priyanna. Do I want to be with him? I want to be with the good man. I want to be with the man that is, a healthy man, an understanding man, all of that. Do I think he could be? Yeah. Is it in this moment? Not necessarily. He has to learn self-control. He has to learn how to act as well. It's not just me. Yes, the man I know he can be. I guess this would be Sunday dinner, yeah, because it's 1:30. And since there's no kids in the home, we could just warm it up later if there's leftovers. I do plan on making a nice little dessert, though, for my mom to come pick up for the kids. It's gonna be like a no-bake s'mores type of dessert. It's really simple. All you gotta do is put graham crackers down as the base, melt some marshmallow, melt some chocolate, crunch up graham crackers on top, and then you just freeze it, and then it's little s'mores bars. I'm only 8 minutes from my mom's. See, I hate the fucking stainless steel pans because it always sticks no matter how much oil I put. Like, I have to drench this shit in oil. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Ooh, that sounds good. A strawberry pretzel cake. That sounds good. I need a different spatula. My stomach's over here talking to me like, girl, feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. I am. But yeah, right now I'm making Papa's streusel and eggs. My mom called me earlier and she needs me to go to the store for her. So I'll be making a trip to Walmart later by myself for her household. The doctor's appointment was fine. They didn't do anything different. They just tested my urine and said, hey, guess what? You're pregnant. I'm like, no shit. I knew that. But I really should make Papa's streusel and eggs more often. I don't know why I stopped or what I fell out of, but it's a really nice comfort meal. Depending on the atmosphere when Brandon finally comes home, if I can ask him to take me, just depends. Regardless, I'm going to take y'all with me, but I don't know if I'm going to drive or if I'm going to ask him for a ride. I'm starving, bro. Okay, I want to make a coffee, even though it's pretty late in the day. Sometimes I do take the risk of driving my car, but I don't always like taking the risk because, I don't want something to prevent me from, not seeing the kids or whatever the case is. You know what I mean, chat? You feel me, dog? Do you feel what I'm putting down? Oh my god, I'm almost out of coffee! Yeah, I know, Em. It's the last thing I need, so. Well. There goes that. It's not for me, Messity. It's for my mom. I don't want to use her food stamps on my needs. So, because right now, I don't get food stamps anymore because I don't have the kids. And anything that I still have in my account has to be saved for, you know, desperate times. It has to be saved for the kids. So regardless, I can't necessarily get my own shit. But say that I go grocery shopping for them and there is maybe like $10 extra on it, I'll definitely pick up some coffee. I've just always been like that. I never really get shit for myself. It's always like they're always the ones in mind. That is good. That is good. I thought using stainless steel was supposed to be the best thing for food, but it just fucking sticks, bro. It just keeps sticking. It's really fucking good. Really good. Bro, I hate it. I like stainless steel is supposed to be the best thing to use instead of those coated pans, but my potatoes are just fucking sticking. I made this really good today. I don't know why. I destroy everything. Yeah, okay, well, fuck, bro. My potatoes are about to be mashed potatoes. This is the coffee I use. The Starbucks Blonde Roast Unsweetened. And then the creamer I use is hazelnut. And then I add a little bit of the white chocolate in it. You should try it, Megan. It's really good. I prefer over any other flavor of coffee. That's a hard question, Nick, because it's not hypothetical. I've caught that happen before, so I can't give you the best advice. Just, I mean, if it's like, if you're asking for yourself, your feelings are valid by all means. Like, your feelings are valid. It's disrespectful. It's like, it's not cute. I'm making papas chorizo and eggs. And this is the chorizo. It's a comfort meal of mine. God damn it, I already drank it all. That sucks. I might go live on the backup more often because the views are, we're at the same amount of views as the main account, but y'all aren't as fucking conniving and evil. I haven't got to see them doodle. I get to see them Thursday, though. I'm making papas chorizo and eggs, Mackenzie, which is just potatoes, chorizo, and huevos, eggs. Hi, Leslie. I know, Caitlin. Y'all are actually really fucking kind. Yeah, there was my mom. I'm not answering questions regarding the kids. If you hear me say anything about them, that's just me saying it. I'm not answering any questions. Dude. I don't know why I used this pan. It's because the other one was dirty, I guess. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Doodle. Man. Now it's gone. It's not cast iron. It's a stainless steel. It's not old. It's brand new. And I was using this earlier, but it wasn't working. It's okay. The food is for me anyways. I'm doing decent, Leslie. Kind of a little irritated, but that's just life. Happy Sunday to everyone. Yeah, Brandy, I added a shit ton of oil. Like if I was deep frying something. But it's okay. We live and we learn. I'm really upset now. I don't have any more coffee. That was a really good cup of coffee, bro. Sometimes when I make it at home, I don't like it. I'm like, it's not sweet enough. Today, that was really freaking good. And I chugged it so quick. Damn, I don't even I was supposed to drink that in my lunch, really. The ice, apparently not, but the ice still has some flavor on it. The way I made it is I put ice, I put the coffee, Starbucks blonde roast from Walmart. I added some white chocolate drizzle on top of the coffee. Then I added hazelnut creamer, mixed it. And then for cold foam, I put the chocolate chip cookie dough. Oh, it was so good. It was so freaking good. It was so good, I inhaled it. I didn't even taste it, Caitlin. How would I think I've done... Yeah, Mackenzie, you could definitely have a cup of coffee, like, at pregnant. Just don't overdo your caffeine intake. Like, I wouldn't sit here and drink a Red Bull. Yeah, I was going to say, Caitlin, I've done my own cold foam before. I just don't have a frother anymore. I probably should go on the TikTok shop and see if I could get a sip. If you're new here, please drop a follow. I am trying to build this account up so I could do TikTok shop on this account as well. But I could probably find a free sample for a frother. It's always a hit or miss when you get approved. I do blackberry. That's crazy. Thank you, Liz. It might just be the grease on my forehead, but thank you. But yeah, you could definitely have a cup of coffee while you're pregnant. I just wouldn't sit here and drink a Red Bull all day long, or... Oh, yeah, Mackenzie, I definitely would say you could have a cup of coffee like that. Yeah, iced coffee. Just watch the caffeine intake. Like, don't drink some coffee in the morning, and then if you're pregnant, drink a Red Bull at noon. Hi, Joss. We came to the backup because it was just doing too much on the main. A lot more peaceful over here. Hi, Vina. Oh, you could have 200. Hi, Via. You could have 200 milligrams. I think my caffeine intake would be maybe 100, honestly, because I do drink soda. I love soda, but I only drink iced coffee in the mornings. Well, it's not really morning, but I only drink iced coffee once a day, and I don't drink any energy drinks or anything like that. Mackenzie, I buy the Starbucks blonde roast. Starbucks blonde roast, you can find it at Walmart. I use some white chocolate drizzle, the Garridine, I think it is. And then for creamer, I use hazelnut creamer, Coffee Mate. And then for cold foam, I use the chocolate chip cookie dough cold foam. Vina, I don't have scans until Thursday. So we have that to look forward to, chat. It was very disappointing when I went this last Thursday and they said, oh, we have to schedule an appointment for that one. I'm like, okay, it's weird. Like, I wanted confirmation and to see the baby that day, but it's okay. Yeah, yes, Mackenzie, you can get all of it from Walmart. Every single item from Walmart. It's really good. Like, I really enjoy the coffees I make at home. Is it the strongest? It's okay. I have 1 cup a day. Well, not a day, but brown butter chocolate chip or chocolate chip cookie. Oh, and it's not Garridine sauce. It's Torani. The white chocolate Torani. This is really fucking good. This is really good. Bro! Alright. I'm gonna redo the fucking food because now, like, bro, look at this. This literally just pissed me the fuck off. It's not even, it's mush. God damn. Good thing I have all freaking day to do this. And I'm gonna use the other fucking pan, the non-stick. I'm I'm going to just do all the good potatoes and throw these away. That's so irritating. There's 1 gram of protein. That's pretty cool. It doesn't tell me how much caffeine is in it. So I don't know. What do you mean, Renee? What do you mean, why throw potatoes away? I'm confused on what you're asking. Yeah, mine says unsweetened, Mackenzie, yeah. We only have unsweetened for blonde roast. Yeah, black coffee is unsweetened. Oh yeah, that's why I add the creamer, the chocolate sauce, and cold foam. It goes together very, very well. Thank you, Misty. I think she's talking about the potatoes in the bag, but hi, Jess. I'm peeling them into the bag and then I'm gonna cut them. So maybe that's what she meant. No, I don't mind it. That's just part of interacting. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Caitlin. Like the ones I threw away in the trash can, those were like a little like iffy. Yeah. The ones in the bag I'm gonna peel. I just need to wash this pan first. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to build this account. No, Mackenzie, I just do it to how I like it. Personal preference. But yeah, I'm trying to build this account to do TikTok shop on here as well as my main. And then one day when I hit 10K on this account, I'll be able to do 1-minute videos and get paid for it. So, it's a slow process, but we are building it. Thank you for this. I don't know what y'all heard, but I said thank you for the support. Thank you for following along. I burnt the fuck out of those potatoes. I have to throw it away. Anything that was in this house, childlike, has to be thrown away and, you know, eventually replaced. But just don't want to keep something that could potentially contaminate anything else. Ugh, that's nasty. I just gave myself a wet willy, like, because I had to itch my ear. And my fingers are wet. What do you mean, why? Why did I have to throw it away? Contamination. Better to be safe than sorry. Thank you, Angel. I have a good feeling about the interview. I mean, it could go either one of two ways, you know. I could be accepted and get a job, or just kept in mind for futureness, you know. I'm making papas, chorizo, and eggs. This is the second attempt. Well, okay, can I ask you guys? No, you're good, Christina. I'm obviously in his house, but we haven't been together all weekend, so it's been there's been a lot of tension. And yeah, I could have gone live this weekend and hung out with you guys, but honestly, I just slept. I slept and just kind of boo-hooed me around the house. Ugh. I really have just been binge watching TV shows. That's what gets me through the days when I'm not on live. Thank you, Maureen. Caitlin, when I'm gonna go back. I want to go to college, and I want to become a rug therapist, like a counselor, of that sort. I don't know about behavior, because I don't know if my arrest record prevents me from doing that, but no matter the charges that I get or what's on my record, I can always be a counselor for rugs and help someone out through that, or just be there for someone when they need someone to talk to. Oh, really? No, Marina, I have a record. Thank you, becoming her. Can I ask you guys something? Like a real question? I did have court not that long ago, but it wasn't for legal charges. It was the other thing I'm going through. Oh, yeah, I know I can expunge it. Thank you, Caitlin. I'll definitely be reaching out to you guys. I have to send Daisy my number as well. Does anyone actually, like, follow Clutclerb? Like, does anyone actually follow her and keep up with her? Because I'm Clutclerb, Caitlin. I'm nobody to, like, you know, keep you guys' attention, or like, oh, well, if you follow this person, unfollow me. That's what that woman said. She posted on her story of my live just on the main account, and she's like, if you support this, unfollow me. Girl, I don't think anyone wants to follow you in the first place, actually. Like, I don't think anyone really supports your page in that type of way. Not trying to be mean, but I just thought it was I kind of giggled. I was like, girl, I don't think anyone, like, not trying to be mean, but I don't think anyone really likes you. Like, you don't really show any good characteristics for us to like. All you do is, like, you're just a tea page. You're just drama. Anyone else like peeling potatoes? I like it. It's Erica. I think it's funny when she's like, well, if you support this person, unfollow me. Girl, people follow you because you be talking that ish. That's the only reason. And I shouldn't have been nice to her back then, but that's just I can't dwell on that part either. Oh shit. God damn it. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Hi, Cherry Cheese May. How have you been? Okay, Nelly. Yeah, I don't mind tea pages. I just don't really mess with Clut, to be honest. She only talks about one of two people, and it was mainly only ever, H. And it was just like, girl, you know how many people are on this app? Neo. Yes, Sandra, this is my backup. I'm doing fine, Cherry Cheese May. I didn't like what happened the other night either. Can't really dwell on that, but we have been separated since then. He's been, I'm sure, at his mom's house or running the streets somewhere. But I don't want to, sit here and be negative. I can only ever focus on what's going to control my life. I have to focus on myself, my mental health. I can't let other people bring me down. I can't let their actions influence my decisions. I do a lot better when I'm alone, to be honest. I'm not saying I can't be on live and express things to you guys, but then there's those people that watch and use it against you. And then that's when they expect you to, fall and, waver and all that shit. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Breezy. Yes, Neek. That is exactly what he does. When we're getting into it, or when I just won't shut up and, obey or listen, he'll start to do these little actions, like put his shoes on, touch the door, and then he'll be like, he'll basically he'll say some dumb shit to tell me to, so I'm aware that he's leaving. And most of the time now, I'm just like, okay, bye, leave, bye, hello, goodbye. Don't fucking tell me that you're leaving. Just go. And to be honest, I don't even care what he's doing. As long as I'm here and there's food and my car is decently working, then you could stay, you could disappear for a month. I don't care. I only ever wanted somewhere safe to be. And if he's not here and it's just me in the house, then I'm completely okay with that. It's easier it's better than me being in the car, trying to get a hotel, worrying about hotel money or checkout or food or anything like that. I promise you, I lived the hotel life. I lived the day-to-day payments, the figuring out food because they don't have kitchens, the fast, I've lived that life. I don't ever want to go back to that shit. It's draining mentally, emotionally, it's so draining. So, I'll be like, you'll have to evict me before I leave this house. Or if you don't want to coexist cordially, then I will be a raging bitch, and then you will be forced to leave. Like, that's just the outcome. Or we could get our shit together, both of us, and try to make it work. But if you're not willing, if I'm willing and you're not willing, and you just want to see me change and you don't want to change, then no, it's not going to work. It will never work, ever, in any type of lifetime. Hi, Eliza. Thank you, babe. And I'm not trying to, like, say this is my house, but I've done a lot in this house. I bought a vacuum. I have a fucking $500 trampoline outside. That was the kids. I cook. I clean. I buy toilet paper. I put food in the fridge. Like, this is my house just as much as it's someone else's. And if you don't appreciate it as much as I do, then you're the one that's leaving, not me. I treat this place more of a home than what it's been treated. You guys want to know something? My son's birthday's Friday, but my nephew Asher, my sister's son, Terry, thank you for your daily heart me. My nephew Asher, his birthday is the fucking 4th. Thank you, Lainey. I appreciate you, dude. I mean, dude, baby. I don't know why I said dude. You're not a dude. I know you're not a dude. I talk like that sometimes, like, dude, what the fuck? It's a California thing. Nancy, I'm making Papa Streets on eggs. Hi, K. Benny. How have you been? Thank you for your daily heart me's. But yeah, Asher will be 1 on the 4th, and then Elijah will be 3 on the 5th. It's so funny. My sister is literally like, we're in sync, bro. We're in sync all the fucking time. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, K. Benny. You missed it, Cherry. Hi, Patience. We were drinking a coffee earlier. It's gone now, but... Yes, Rish. I get to see the kids on Thursday the 4th for 3 hours because last week's visitation was canceled due to doctor's appointments colliding with visitation hours. So I have that to look forward to. I can bring them stuff into visitation. I'm actually encouraged to bring them things like, of course, diapers for Elijah to change them during that time period. But I'm encouraged to bring them food, snacks, toys. And when I have the money, which I can't, when I have the money, I bought them those squishy dumplings. Amara is obsessed with them. But, I mean, it can't be all the time that I can get them gifts or whatever. But as requested by CPS, they say it's encouraged to bring them necessities, and or if I wanted to bring them McDonald's, I can bring them food. I can bring them stuffed animals, books, all of that nature. Cherry Cheese May, I will put it like this. I was in a really bad place mentally. And April 14th, I tried to OD, which then led to an investigation and the kids being removed from the home. Ultimately, my mom has custody right now. And I have to go through a CPS case. Yes, Amber, Nicole, I've had visits for over a month now. My mom has the children. I don't want to dwell on it, though. Just know everyone fails, everyone falls, everyone loses things. Everyone hits rock bottom. At one point in their life, we will all hit rock bottom. I've hit rock bottom multiple times, but I've always came out stronger and better. Thank you, Patience. Why does anyone drink and drive with their children in the car? Can you answer that question? Why would anyone drink over the legal limit and then put their children in the car? It's not for you to understand. It's for you to fucking show some grace, some compassion. God damn, bro. It's not for you to understand, and I hope to God you never understand. But that is you're supposed to care. You're supposed to show some compassion. God doesn't want people to hate other people. Why do people make the news and abuse their children? Physically abuse them? What about all the people that have unalived their children? Why would they do that? It's not for you to understand. Why would Tanner Horner take Athena Strand from her mom's house? How can I try to unalive myself? Are you okay? Thanks, Daisy. Did I say I was drinking and driving, Samantha? No, you're just a nitwit. I wasn't driving anywhere. I sat in that bathroom and I tried to take my own. How about instead of having an opinion on something, you ask questions first? Like, oh, were you drinking and driving? I'm sorry I came in late and I heard drinking and driving. Oh, shit. See your way out, Samantha. See your way out. This is an A and B conversation. See your ass out. Yeah, mental health is not a joke. And I've had to fucking live a life for so many years being a single mom, putting up with mental abuse, emotional abuse for a long time. But people don't care. People expect you just to suck it up and do better without ever really healing. But that's okay, because that's why I have a therapist and I have a counselor and I have what's it called? I have people who actually care. I actually have people who care and they don't just judge. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. Actually, let's do this. Shay, this is my backup account. Or Shaw, I'm sorry, it's my backup. Do I have any mods in my chat? Jen, are you here still? I know you're probably working, but if you can, I forget how to do it, but I want to put keywords in where no one can type certain words. Hi, Justine. Yes, Lainey, I'm here. Have a good Sunday, Jess. I appreciate it. Yeah, cherry cheese me. Hold on, okay, Vinny. I'll add you as a mod. Cherry cheese me. That's why I don't get on the app as often. I'll kind of come on here and update because there was a time where I went MIA, and that's around the time I tried to OD, and I just felt really lost. Of course, Dragonfly, message me. I added you as a moderator, okay, Benny. If you can just add certain keywords that can't be typed in the comments, like, you know, negative things. Yeah, it was like when you mentally, it's good to use this app as like an out from real life, but you have to be mentally strong, and I wasn't as mentally strong as I was supposed to be due to previous times, and that wall kind of just kept breaking down little by little, and it got to a point where I lost I just had bad judgment. But I'm better. I'm here. Nothing's going to stop now. See, that's so much better. Look at that. Just smooth cooking. This is how it's supposed to be an hour ago, bro. Thank you, Lainey. I appreciate that. Look at that. Just smooth mixing. I know, Raylene. It's been an hour, but yes, Daisy, thank you. I can't wait till it's done too, because it's taken me almost well over an hour just to start cooking. Now we're getting somewhere, chat. Now it's gonna like be good. Girl, why would you start Ozempic? You don't need it. Thank you, K Vinny. Thank you, TT. I mean, my day's good because I'm here. I'm eating. Nothing drastic has happened. Thank you, Jazzy. You guys are beautiful. I mean, if you do it because you want to, that's your choice. But don't ever let someone's outside opinion influence it. Maybe you're having health problems and that's like the best thing for you. But just know that you're beautiful regardless. It's just potatoes and chorizo, Raylene. Raylan? Am I saying it? It's Raylan. Raylan. Sorry, I have a cousin named Raylene. But you guys are beautiful regardless, so don't ever feel like you need something to make yourself more beautiful. Raylan. Okay, sorry, I have a cousin named Raylene, and that's why I get kind of like confused, and I'm just thinking too fast. But thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, Cherry Cheese Man. It's been over an hour, and I have to. This is the second attempt I'm doing. Ow! Burned myself. But good news is, I probably will eat this for dinner as well. So I won't have to do too much cooking. The dishes, there's literally no dishes, so let's kind of just, Do you know how to make the pasta? No, I don't, Dragonfly. I don't know how to make that. Yes, Jazzy, you're right. Oh, Scorpio girl. I mean, you did it for yourself. I'm proud of you, but you're beautiful regardless, babe. You don't need anything. Thank you, Dragonfly. I have to make a shoppable video for the sample that was sent to me by Millie's Best, I think. But thank you. Me and Brayden haven't been together all weekend, Christina, sorry. We haven't been together all weekend, but I'm sure he'll be back after work, and we will see how it goes then. Alright, don't start fucking sticking. You're gonna piss me off. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah. Get that crisp but no stick. Come on. Maybe because the flame's too high. No, Lainey, he's just been, he has to use his mom's car because his car is totaled because of the deer. So he's been, you know, over there running errands for her and all that other shit. There's really no need for me to be there, so we haven't been with each other. Especially after the other night and all that bullshit. It's just best that he just be with his mommy. It's hot! It's hot. Fuck, there's a fly in here. I lost it. No, Liz, the AC is not working still. Christina, the appointment, very anticlimactic. I won't have a sonogram until this Thursday. So I don't have any pictures to show you. I don't have any updates other than I'm pregnant. God damn it. I keep dropping potatoes. I'm losing potatoes and it's making me mad. God dang. No, Lainey. The drama starts when I don't shut up or when I ask questions or some other bullshit like that. There's really no exact reason why drama starts between us. He's just very immature, and he will admit that as well. He's very immature. Sorry. You want to know one reason why a lot of the things happen the way they do between me and Brandon? And I will tell you guys this. And it's nothing against his mom. But Brandon was raised by a woman who allows certain behaviors. She doesn't really fight back because, what's the point? She's not going to, demand, if Brandon was to act in a high emotional state, yelling, short temper, short fuse, his mom allows it. Like, he will pop off to his mom and she'll be like, okay, well, I'm just saying, and then she'll be quiet. Like, I love his mom. She's a sweetheart. No, Avery, his dad's not around. I do, Rosemary. Actually, thank you for asking. I don't need shit, but my kids, their necessities, are linked in my bio, for like diapers, wipes, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner. I would really appreciate that if you guys did look at it and support that. I don't really have anything else that I can ask for. I will be 8 weeks tomorrow, Jazzy. Yes, Lainey, that's like Brandon. And like I said, I love his mother. She's a sweetheart, and I would never say anything negative about her, but she has allowed certain behaviors from her boy that is just not okay. Like, she kind of just lets him have his temper tantrums, and then she just is quiet. I don't want to tell Brandon's family story, but his dad was around and then just took off. Come on, crisp up already. Dang. I want to eat. Yeah. What happened? Because I'm honest, Southern Belle. I don't sit on here and lie about my life or what goes on. I'm very honest and transparent when it comes to certain things in my life. And I guess people don't like that. I don't know. There's no reason not to like me, but I'm not liked. Not everyone's gonna like you, chat, and that's the thing that we have to just live with. Can't people please everyone. That's a life lesson everyone grows to understand one day. My mom played matchmaker. Steve's ex-wife. Hi, Samantha. A clown? A clown? You know that audio on TikTok? A clown? He's a clown? Hi, Chloe. I'm making papas chorizo and eggs because I haven't ate all day and it's taking way too goddamn long. By the time it's done, it's going to be fucking 4 o'clock and it's dinner time. Brandon hasn't been here all weekend with me, so it's been just quiet. I've been just staying to myself, binge watching Law and Order SVU. I've been cleaning and re-cleaning the couches, dishes, just nothing really much that's been going on. I did my lashes the other night because I have to do a TikTok video. Can you guys hear me now? I was on the phone. Oh, I didn't know it shows a mute symbol. Okay, I can't burn this time because I have no more potatoes. So, okay, they're crisping, chat. They're crisping up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm starving, bro. I'm freaking starving, chat. And this want to play games all damn morning, afternoon. I mean, I've only been up since 11 because I did sleep in a little late just because just kind of, well, I'm just kind of sad. Just kind of going through some shit. But food's almost done at least. I want it crispy, Veronica. I don't want it soft. I like my potatoes crispy. The chorizo goes in after the potatoes. Oh my goodness, I keep getting phone calls. My mom called because she needs me to go get groceries for her household, which for the kids. And, you know, like, I love that I can do that. I love that I can do that, but I'm like, dude, can you just hold on? I still have to eat. I'm trying to clean up the house. And she's not being mean about it, not being rude, but it's just I can't be in two places at once. I can't do everything. No matter how much I wish I can do everything. And then there's this ingrown hair that won't fucking... It's none of your business planted here. It's none of your business. Just know that. Yes, I know. One time I didn't eat and I fucking damn near passed out. I don't really block people. I mute them because then they have to sit there and listen to me talk without them being able to comment. But only when they get disrespectful. Like, it's like 3 strikes, you're out type of situation. Okay, Vinny. Thank you, Yachty. For the daily heart meat. Okay, so now the food's kind of look... I know, y'all are like... Yeah, I know, Rose. Like, that's me most... That's definitely me. Okay, so I know, y'all are like, damn, girl, you've been cooking the same thing forever. So now that my potatoes have somewhat crisped up, I'm going to add the chorizo. Which I turn the flame down low. I make a little hole in the middle. And with the chorizo, it'll definitely get more crispy. And then I do this. I like to use beef chorizo because there's more grease. And then I probably add about that much because I like chorizo. And then maybe I add a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with a lot of chorizo, okay, chat? It's good. The more grease, the better it will crisp up and also non-stick. I love chorizo. No, Rose, I'm doing the eggs at the end. I like to make a, I like yolky eggs with my papas and chorizo. And then I let it kind of just cook in the middle. And once I see that producing a lot of grease, then I'll mix it in with the potatoes. But yeah, the way I eat papas, chorizo, and eggs is I make the potatoes and the chorizo together. And then I do a yolky egg on the side and then eat it with a flour tortilla. A flour tortilla. Hi, Mama Sparks. Girl, I have not ate all day, so this is well over, like, this is well overdue. And then there's a fucking fly in this house that I can't seem to catch. Those are dirty now. Thank you for your daily heart, me, Mama Sparks. Oh, this is taking forever. I'm trying to get this ingrown hair forever now. What was that? I got it! I got it, I think. Okay, look. Now it's greasing. Look, it's greasing up. Now I'm going to mix it in. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. And now it's not sticking. Why? Because it's greasy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. And my potatoes aren't all squished together like the last batch I tried to make. Now it's going to cook. You don't want to eat raw chorizo. Now it's going to cook and it's going to crisp up all together. Like the potatoes are already a little bit crispy, but now the chorizo is going to make it even more crispy. Hi, Krista. I'm making papas, chorizo, and eggs. There we go. There. Now I'm going to turn the flame up a little bit higher just to really crisp. And then afterwards, I got to just make the eggs and then warm up my tortilla. And then put a little chili on the side with some cheese. And, ooh, girl, it's like a reward. And then after I eat, I'm going to bed rot. I'm going to bed rot. No, pure baby, I'm at my house. It's my house. I am a sour cream girly, Rosemary, but not like the white people sour cream. I'm more of the Mexican crema. I just don't put it on, I don't put it on anything besides like flautas or enchiladas. I should have made some onion, but that's okay. You know, there's another way to make chorizo and eggs. You can fry the chorizo and then you cook the over easy egg on top. And then you do some sauteed onions in a different pan. So fucking good. It is amazing. When do carrots go bad? Well, they're bad already. Never mind. Look at. Oh, with that chorizo on under and over easy egg, Rosemary. So fucking good. Look at that. Just crisping up all nice and beautiful. Mm. You know, I was going to be nice and save some for Brandon if he did come back today. But, bitch, I might just eat it all. I might eat this whole pan. This looks great. This looks beautiful. I'm such a chorizo girly. Now I'm stuck. I'm in between. Should I do a corn tortilla or should I do a flour tortilla? I'm definitely a flour tortilla type of girly when it comes to chorizo and eggs. But corn always is really good with some corn tortillas. See, I don't know. I'm going to do like a little fruit bowl because I have to eat this fruit anyways. Why not both? Bitch, I actually might do both. I'm not trying to gain that much weight this pregnancy, but I feel like I might. I just might. Bam, bam. Because I have these. I have these tortillas, the flour. But I also have these carb balance flour. And I have these corn ones right here. Corn, eh? I might do corn, but I'll throw in a little flour. I'm going to do both. God dang it. I gotta eat this fruit, so I'm gonna make a little fruit bowl. I'm gonna throw away this ketchup because it's old. You think these cucumbers are still good? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Chat, my drawers are so empty. I don't have any food. Because all of it's rotten. You see this? Rotten. Oh, I gotta eat the green onion. Have to eat the green onion too. This is dead. Like old. This is old. Dude, look at them already. Look at that. This was well worth the 2 hours I made. It took me to make this, bro. I swear to God. This looks beautiful. I should be making plates. I should sell plates. I mean, I don't live in the city, so I don't know how well my business would do, but I should definitely look into selling plates because this shit looks fucking fabulous. And now I just need to make eggs. High unknown. We've been cooking for 2 hours, Caitlin, I know. I know, but look it. They're gonna be so fucking good. High unknown. I'm feeling better. Higher spirits. No, you're good. It looks fabulous. And then afterwards, I'm going to do a little s'mores non-baked thing. This is what happens when you don't have children in the home and you kind of just take your sweet-ass time doing shit. Alright, potatoes are done. Chorizo is done. You never want to eat raw chorizo, chat. Literally, that's why you got to make sure everything is definitely cooked thoroughly You never want to find yourself eating raw chorizo. You will regret it immediately. It's not very fun, if you ask me. Thank you, unknown. Amanda, he hasn't been here all weekend, so if he comes back today, we will see how his attitude is. I'm going to get off so I can text some of you guys back. If you texted me, like Daisy, I'm going to send you my number. And Caitlin, I will be responding to you. I also need to let my phone charge. It's on 7% and it's not charging while I'm... He's been with his mom. Message me, Kate Benny, I'll respond. But as I said, my phone's not charging, and I'll probably come back on here to eat with you guys, but I will see you guys in just a little bit. Love you, love you, love you long time. Yes, I'll be back, Mariah. I just don't know which account I'll be on. There was a fly